You are now listening to the smooth sensations and high vibrations of Alex, host of the best relationship channel on YouTube. Alex, drop them gems on us.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And I didn't even wait until I got back home to my new studio to make this video, because I wanted to make this video hot off the press right while I'm thinking about it. Because I just had a conversation about this in the gym. And I want to explain something to you guys. I need men today to stop thinking women are stupid. Let it breathe, run it back. I need men today to stop thinking women are stupid. Because here's your early gym. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're gonna ask me to look at things objectively, I'd argue modern women are smarter than men by a lot. And I'm gonna explain to you in this video why. First of all, you guys make one big mistake. You think because it's a fact that men think more logically than women do, that means they're smarter than women. It does not. All right? Logical thinking does not equate to overall intelligence, because you have emotional intelligence. Just because women are emotional does not mean that they are not smart, because they don't think in a logical manner. First of all, guys, understand what logical means. That means 1 + 1 = 2, right? A woman will say 1 + 1 = 3 if the number 2 hurt her feelings. That's a fact. But here's the problem, and this is why I say women, especially today, are actually smarter than men. If that woman can emotionally manipulate you as a man, or society as a whole, into believing that the number 2 is a bad person, so now we're all gonna say 1 + 1 = 3, who's the real idiot here? Because she got what she wanted. Your logic of, but 1 + 1 = 2, but 1 + 1 = 2. If she can convince society and the majority of men that it does not, your logic means nothing. Yes, you're right, but you have no power. You guys got to understand the difference between power dynamics, right? Your lack of ability to be balanced. And this is why I tell men all the time, you need to be balanced. You have to have a touch of femininity in you, or you're never going to get submission from women. Just like I tell men, you need to have alpha and beta in you, right? Because there's moments that call for you to be an alpha. There's moments that call for you to be a beta. If you're alpha all the time, you're an idiot. If you're in your masculine 24/7 and you don't have an ability to tap into your feminine when you need to, you're an idiot. You need balance in all things, because then you can understand stuff. Emotional intelligence and manipulation is a strong tactic, and they be kicking men's behinds with this tactic all the time. I'll give you some prime examples. Let's really get into it. Let's really talk about this, right? Women have convinced men that being a real man, right, is based upon what you do for women. First of all, the fact that women have even convinced men that they have the right to tell you what a real man is alone shows their intelligence. How is a woman going to tell a man what a real man is? Is she a man? No. Will she ever be a man? No. Will she ever experience life as a man? No. Will she ever go through what we go through as men? Absolutely not. Will she know what it's like to deal with our hormones, to deal with testosterone? No, she doesn't. She doesn't even care. You understand what I'm saying to you? Not only does she not know, she doesn't care. What she's done, right, is manipulated you into believing that you're not a real man unless you do what she wants you to do. I want you guys to really pay attention to what they consider to be real men. This is the average woman, not even just women. They convince men of this. People say you're a real man, what? Right? If you're a protector and you're a provider. If you're not a protector and provider, then you're not a real man. Now, here's the key. Who are you protecting and providing for? Women. Now, if you have children, obviously your children will be included, right? But let me tell you something. If you protect and provide for your children, but not their baby mother, right? Not your woman, people will attack you. If you're in a relationship, this is what I'm saying. If you're in a relationship, right? You break up with the woman you had children with. You protect and provide for your kids, but not her. People will tell you that you're not a real man. They'll tell you, well, your kids ain't good if their mama ain't good. Now, let's reverse this. If a woman has kids with you, right, and she breaks up with you, will anyone attack her femininity because she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing to you, for you? Will anyone ever tell a woman? Will women even allow anyone to tell them, well, you're not a real feminine woman, because if you were a real feminine woman, if you were a real woman, you would still nurture and care for their father, because if their father is not okay, then your kids are okay. It would never happen. You know what's funny? If a man tries to comment on what femininity is, or what a woman should be doing, or what a real woman is, in any way, shape, or form, and this is universal, you know what women will do? They will tell you, you're being sassy. They will tell you, stay out of women's business. They won't even allow you to dictate what a real woman is and isn't. But men allow women, stupidly, to dictate what a real man is and isn't, all the damn time. All the damn time. When they shouldn't even be included in the conversation about masculinity or what a real man is, because they're not men. This is not a conversation they should even speak on. But they do it all the time. And you fools allow them to. Why? Because you want a crumb of V-Box. That's why you allow this to happen. Because you want a sprinkle of V-Box, right? Let's go even deeper into what I'm just saying right now. Women have convinced you men, happy wife, happy life. You never hear happy man, happy land. You'll never hear women say anything like that. They don't give a shit about you being happy. But they'll all say to you, happy wife, happy life. If a man is smart, you know, he'll take care of your women. You'll see simps saying all the time, she's the boss. I just do what she says. I just want to make her happy. Imagine getting down on one knee, saying, I want to be with a woman for the rest of your, I want to be married to you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I'm going to dedicate myself to protecting and providing for you and making you happy. Just think about that. That would sound stupid, especially if this person is not reciprocating. You understand what I'm saying? But nowadays, if you tell a woman, I expect you to cook, I expect you to clean, I expect you to be nurturing and caring, they're going to call you a chauvinist. They're going to say you're part of the patriarchy. And you men have allowed this to become the norm. But you want to tell me you're smarter than women? When you've allowed this to become the norm, it's normal for a man to go in a relationship and think happy wife, happy life. She's the boss. I got to do what makes her happy. But it is not normal for a woman to go in a relationship and think, I need to cook, I need to clean, I need to be submissive to my man. That's patriarchy. That's chauvinism. But y'all smarter than them? They're manipulating the hell out of y'all. Look, I can go even deeper. I can cook all day on this topic. Women have convinced you guys they don't like sex. Women run around all day. We don't come. We don't orgasm. We don't like sex. We do sex as a favor to men. Like every time I make a video and I talk about sex, you'll see one woman in the comments who will try to imply that women don't really care about sex. Now let me ask you this. If women don't really care about sex, why is the out of wedlock birth rate so high? Why is the single parent ratio so high? 50% in the Hispanic community, 75% in the black community, 30% in the white community. Why would this even be an issue if women didn't care about sex? Because if women didn't care about sex, they would only have sex with someone who they're married to out of obligation because they're married. But women are having sex with men who they're not even married to. They're not even in a relationship with. They don't even live with this man. He's not even taking care of them. They don't even live together. So he's not even doing 50-50. He's doing nothing. And they're sleeping with him. Why would they do that if they don't like sex? 30% of women have genital herpes. Not cold sores on the lip. Genital herpes. 30% of women have it. More than men. Women have STDs in general at a higher rate than men. Look it up. It's easier for them to contract STDs. They have more than men will. But they'll be the first ones to bring up STDs when a man starts talking about sex. Well, what about STDs? Y'all have more STDs than anyone. How do 30% of women have genital herpes if they don't like sex? It doesn't make sense. You'll have dumb women who will comment and say, well, you can get genital herpes from having sex with one person. Okay, but you're not married. Why are you having sex with one person unprotected who's not your husband if you don't like sex? It doesn't add up. There's no way to binge, twist, flip, or bop this, guys. There are more male versions under the age of 27 at this point than there are women. 30% of men in this generation under the age of 27 are virgins. Less than 20% of women are, but they don't like sex. You go to a concert, you see women throwing their bras on the stage, throwing their panties on the stage at a random celebrity who they don't know, letting them grind all up on them, letting them touch all up on them. They don't know this man, but they don't like sex. Well, why else would they do that? Why else would they do that? You got women out here getting trains ran on them, all types of stuff, but they're going to convince you they don't like sex. They come more than we do, and this is a fact. They can come multiple times when we can't, and this is a fact, in one sex session, but they don't like sex. They have more nerve endings in their vagina than we have on our penis, especially if you're circumcised, but they don't like sex. But they've convinced you guys of this. But you're trying to tell me women are dumb. You're trying to tell me women aren't smart. You're trying to tell me men are smarter than women. I can go deeper than that. All right? Allow me to keep cooking. Let's go even deeper than that. Let's just stay on sex, because that's the topic we are on right now. If a woman is out here in her youth, right, sleeping around, getting to the money, right, getting her bag and sleeping around, not committing, not being up under the thumb of a man, she's looked at as strong and independent, successful, an alpha woman. This is looked at as a good thing for her. See Lori Harvey, see Taylor Swift, right? They done been through more dudes than the goddamn Men's Warehouse, right? But let a man do that. Let a man do that. If a man starts sleeping around, again, all of a sudden they start bringing up STDs. They start saying he's not a real man. They start saying to him when he's going to settle down. David Banner at 50 years old just now decided to say, right, that he wants to look for a wife. He's done having his fun. Women are shaming him for that. Are they shaming Tracy Ellis Ross? Nope. She 50-something years old, still showing her titties. They don't got no problem with that. Well, she still got it. But David Banner, they have a problem with. Why? Because David Banner ain't sharing his money with women. Same thing with Cam Newton. And y'all trying to tell me these women are dumb. They're not. They emotionally manipulate you guys all the time. All the time. Y'all trying to tell me they're dumb. You see Cam Newton. He gets called a broken man for creating single mothers. You see Nick Cannon. He gets called a broken man for creating single mothers. You see Future. He gets called a broken man for creating single mothers. These men are so broken, but all these women still want to sleep with them. But I digress, right? Has anyone called Rihanna a broken woman? Nope. Has anyone pressured Rihanna to get married? Nope. She's the rich one. They don't pressure rich women to get married. Only rich men. Has anyone called Ebony K. Williams a broken woman? Nope. Has anyone pressured her to get married? Nope. Has anyone called Halle Bailey a broken woman? Nope. Has anyone pressured Halle Bailey to get married? Nope. Come on, man. So a woman who goes out here, she's doing her thing. She's considered strong and independent. She having a hot girl summer. She living her best life. A man out here, he's spanking cheeks. He's making money. He's a dog. He's a player. He's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. This is a bad thing for him. It's not a bad thing for Lori Harvey. It's not a bad thing when women do it. A successful woman goes out here, decides she doesn't want to get married because she don't want to split her fortunes. Everybody like, you go, girl, that's smart. A man does it. Everybody want to say he creating broken homes. He's a broken man. And you fools follow behind it. You fools follow behind it. Let me tell you something. I got attacked by women for literally saying a fact, which is that it would be easier to tell women, since they supposedly don't like sex, to stop having babies by men they're not married to, than it would be to tell men to stop sleeping with attractive women who are willing to sleep with them. And women attacked me for it. They called me ignorant. They said I was disgusting. They said if this is the way black men think, we are doomed. All this because I said stop having babies by dudes you're not married to. Which literally, biologically, men are wired to spread their seed to the most attractive women they can. So if a man has money like Future, money like Nick Cannon, money like Cam Newton, it's in his nature to run around and spread his seed. I'm not saying he should do it because he's costing himself money, but it's literally in his nature. It's in a woman's nature to pick a man who's successful and can provide and try to lock him down. But if I say women should do that, stop having babies by dudes who won't marry you because he ain't locked you down, I get attacked. You guys understand what I'm saying? But if a woman wants to go out here and sleep around, which is literally against her biological nature and function to even do, supposedly they don't like sex, which is a lie. Any dude who knows when women are ovulating, they want to get their cheeks pounded into oblivion, but let's just roll with it. That's okay. She's strong. She's independent. She living her best life, having a hot girl summer. She's not on the thumb of any man. Look at an alpha woman. An alpha woman is considered a good thing. An alpha male, they'll tell you, oh, he's controlling. He got all that money and he think he can control you. You guys get what I'm saying? Look, and I just want to look. I can keep going all day with these comparisons of how women really are smarter than men, but I'll end the video with this, right? Because I could go for either. I can do this for 40 damn minutes, right? Look at the red pill and the manosphere. The best gem comes for those who stay to the end. I repeat, the best gems come for those who stay to the end. The red pill and the manosphere blew up off of talking points about how modern women don't cook, they don't clean, and they're not submissive. And you got to be rich. You got to go out here and make 6 figures and do all this stuff for modern women to be that for you. My channel is literal proof of how this is a lie. Why are you bringing it up, Alex? Simple. Because modern women have y'all so damn trained, they have y'all literally believing they don't cook, they won't clean, they aren't submissive, and they don't like sex. Then someone like me creates a channel, and you see women cooking for me all the time. It's on the channel. Baking pies, cooking steak, making mac and cheese, making whole damn lobsters. You understand? Women don't take men on dates. Women don't reciprocate. Red pill manosphere talking points. These channels have millions of views, 100,000 something subscribers. But you come on my channel, you see women taking me to concerts, women taking me to NBA games, women taking me to US Open, women booking me hotels where I could watch goddamn Christmas shows outside of the damn window. But you're led to believe modern women don't reciprocate. Modern women don't cook and clean. Modern women aren't submissive. These are all lies. Modern women are no different than previous women. Modern women are just smarter in the sense that they realize most of you dudes don't have access to women. You have no idea how women think and how they work, so they can manipulate you emotionally and mentally into believing whatever they want you to believe and acting accordingly. When women tell you today they don't cook and they don't clean, it ain't nothing but a shit test. That's all it is. It's a shit test. When women today tell you they don't cook and they don't clean and they talk all this crap about online about how they not gonna do this and they won't do that, in the words of my man Lil Wayne, I can't do this and I won't do that. That's a shit test. What they're trying to see is how real of a man are you. They want to make sure you're a real masculine man. You're an elite man before they submit to you. That is a test, because a masculine man won't even accept a woman who won't cook or clean. A masculine man won't accept a woman who will not follow his lead. Doesn't mean she can't have a say, but if she's not submissive, he won't deal with that. My granddad wouldn't have dealt with that. If my grandma didn't cook and clean and didn't follow his lead and moved from Mississippi to New York, she wouldn't have been his wife. The problem is men today have no balls. Y'all have no balls. Y'all look up to these women like they're gods. I made a video. I literally said in the video, look, we can end this whole single parent nonsense. Y'all stop having babies by dudes you're not married to. Dude, a grown man came in my comments. A grown man. How can you say that about these black women? They queens. These black women, we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for black women. You must hate your mother. Talking like a straight girl. Nigga, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your father either, stupid. Women are not asexual. But again, the best gems come for those to the end. I talked about this before. I want to say it one more time. All those women, right, who y'all seen in my shorts, baking me apple pies, cooking for me. Now they making lobsters and steaks. Taking me to all these games and events and hotels and, you know, being reciprocating. They didn't start that way. They tested me first, but I passed the test because I'm an elite man. I'm a real masculine man. The woman y'all seen in my shorts who was baking me an apple pie, for example, right? And did all that. When I first talked to her, she was like, what do you like in a woman? I said, well, I like a woman who's very clean. I like a woman who knows how to cook, who likes to host. I like women who like to garden, like to dress up, know how to do their makeup. And one of the first things she said to me, she didn't kick back on anything except for the cooking and cleaning, of course, because it's a shit test. So she said, well, I like a man who could cook too. I said, okay, that's what's up. I don't know how to cook. I know how to fix things. I know how to build things. I know how to repair things. All right? I know how to grind. I know how to work. I know how to get to the bag. That's what I know how to do. I know how to fight. I know how to shoot guns. That's what I know how to do. I don't know how to cook. I ain't cooking for you. So, I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go from there. And you know what happened? She never brought up cooking again. That girl was baking pies, making whole meals. One time she had to cancel on a date. Because she had to cancel on a date because she got COVID at the last minute. And she felt so damn bad, she invited me over, baked the damn cake, cooked the whole meal, and topped me off. Didn't even want to smash, just topped me off. To make up for the fact that she had to cancel a date despite having COVID. But this was the same woman who said to me, well, I like a man who could cook too. I don't want to be cooking all the time. Another woman, right? Taking me to U.S. Opens and stuff. She said to me one time, well, I don't like that, you sitting here talking about you want a woman who's going to do all this extra stuff, but I feel like that's how my dad was with my mom. And I didn't like that my dad just expected my mom to cook for him and serve him plates and bring him plates. Because I told her I expect to be served. She's like, I don't like that my dad expected for my mom to serve him. I said, let me ask you this. Did your dad take your mom on dates? She said, yeah. I said, was your dad a provider? She said, yes. I said, watch this. Do you expect me to pay when we go on dates? She's like, well, yeah. But I'll take you on dates too. I said, most of the time, is it going to be me? She said, yeah. I said, do you expect me to pay? She said, yes. I said, do you expect, if we go long term, for me to be a provider? She said, yeah. You expect me to protect you? She said, well, yeah. I said, so why can't I expect you to cook me dinner and bring me a plate? And y'all know what she did? She didn't say nothing. She went in the kitchen, brought me a plate. It never came up again. From that day forward, she's been bringing me plates, serving me food. I'm saying that to you guys to say, modern women are just as submissive as they've always been. Modern women have just wisened up to the fact that they don't have to do that for most of you dudes, because you dudes don't demand nothing. Why do you think I always tell you guys, you got to have a standard for a woman to even meet? You need to come into relationships with standards. Y'all don't have no standards. So they manipulate you guys into thinking they're not going to do stuff that they do all the time for the right man, which has created the red pill, which has created the manosphere, which has created all these angry incels, when the reality is they wouldn't be incels if they were just masculine men that hit the gym, got their money up, set some damn standards for themselves. They wouldn't have these problems. If they stopped listening to women's nonsense about how they don't like sex and they're not paying for this and they can't do this and they won't do that, these lies, they wouldn't have any problems. But because they're mentally weak, right, and they don't understand emotional manipulation, they think emotions make you weak, they crashing out online. How come women aren't doing this, women aren't doing that? They are, for masculine men. For masculine men, there's nothing weak about being emotional. Emotional intelligence is very smart. If your car breaks down, guys, if you're in the middle of the highway and you get a flat tire, a man, because he's logical, thinks I'm going to pull over, take the tire off, put on the backup tire, seal it back in, then I'll drive to a shop and get a new tire the next day. A woman, when her tire pops on the highway, she's going to pull over. Yes, she's going to react emotionally, right? She's going to have fear and she's going to panic. So she's going to freak out, maybe call her dad, blah, blah, blah. But guess what else she's going to do? She's going to get out of the car, start crying, looking around the car like she don't know what's going on, because she knows a masculine man's going to pull over and say, hey, what's wrong? Oh, I've got a flat tire. Oh, what do I do? Most of these women know how to change a tire, by the way. This is manipulation. What do I do? And the man's going to change the tire for her for free. You got your hands dirty. Change the damn tire for her, try and be a real man. She gets to sit there and look cute and be pretty. You want to say one's better than the other. Being logical isn't any better than being emotional, especially if you don't understand emotional intelligence and manipulation. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. Women have manipulated you into being second class in your own damn marriage. But y'all want to tell me they're dumb. Women are very intelligent. And hopefully you men watch this video and literally hear what I'm saying, so that you can have a quality marriage and a quality girlfriend and a quality life. Because y'all getting y'all ass kicked out here. Modern women are messing y'all up. Either way, y'all, that's my thoughts on that. I am Alex and I am out, y'all. Peace.